From Mombasa City to Nakuru City, where rising water levels in Lake Naivasha continue to wreak havoc around it, shutting down key conservation facilities and threatening livelihoods. Businesses are counting losses running into millions of shillings, while wild animals have been driven into nearby estates, sparking fears of human-wildlife conflict.
The swelling waters of Lake Naivasha shows no signs of retreating, and neither is the destruction in their path easing. The latest victims, the multi-million shillings Wildlife Research and Training Institute's Wetland Research Center and several hippo camps, now submerged and completely out of operation. Inside the compound, frantic efforts have been underway, staff racing to salvage valuable research equipment and years' worth of scientific material. The institute says losses now run into millions of shillings, with the extent of the damage still being assessed and operations ground to a standstill.
It's affected our revenue stream because this is where we have the largest camping site in Naivasha. We have been forced to close it. Heavy investment by government. Now that investment is underwater. We're in the process now of trying to salvage the scientific equipment that are in the office furniture.
Lost quite a substantial ground or habitats for wildlife around the lake. So that translocation is ongoing. And one of the release sites is the Naivasha Wildlife Sanctuary, where we are headquartered, and also Nairobi National Park.
Residents and conservationists fear this is only the beginning, as farmlands, homes and vital government infrastructure are threatened by the lake's expansion beyond historical limits.
The ecological character of Lake Naivasha has been interfered with. The bird species that were there, they have to migrate, they will not wait. And we are now doing intensive monitoring to see how that character, to the extent that it has happened, which species have migrated.
Experts warned that climate and ecological shifts could make these flooding episodes more frequent and more severe, and called for urgent long-term intervention measures.
What I'm calling for is to call for experts. I think we need geologists now to pin down exactly and work with us to try and address the mitigation measures. It doesn't look like this phenomenon will end.
If you see how it is moving, it is not like a flood water. Where you are standing, you see both sides is flooded, and if it was rainwater, we could be having flooding here. But what it does, it seeps underground and softens it, and then if you look closely, you'll see it's like springing.
Authorities say assessments are ongoing, with emergency mitigation plans expected in the coming days. For Lunchtime News, I am Teresa Mutai.